Sarah, this pen is not for you. I left you a gate open. Now come on and get out of here. I want to put the pigs in here, I think. Or maybe the baby chicks. Come on. Come on, Sarah. Down here, out the door. Come on. Come on. Look, if he can withstand the goat rubbing up against it, I'm feeling pretty good. There you go. Come on, get out. Get out. Now, obviously, this isn't going to work in the middle of the day because it's got sun on it. But the trick will be to see what it will hold and what won't hold. It's just a little pen, but this would be perfect to set up down in the woods down here for the pigs, is what I'm thinking. What I need to do is get the chick food, because the pigs follow me when I've got it, and bring it up here. What I'll probably do is actually take the pen down to the chicken food. We'll see what I do. That little rooster that I got from Wilmington, the pigs let him out one day, and well, he's doing great. I wish the little blacks and blues and stuff would stay with him. He does real good. He's a smart rooster. My big hens don't like him. They're always riding him and aggravating him. But he hangs out with the pigs a lot. Anyway, the shed was way too hot. I lost 2 chickens in the heat so far. One was a baby chick, and I don't know for sure what happened to her. But I will tell you this. The little Rhode Island Red that's left, her sister, wasn't a part of this. And none of the Buff Orpingtons were doing it. But the Jersey Giants ripped her body apart, tore her head off, and had ripped the wings apart, was carrying parts of her around, running around, fighting each other for it. This is trash. I've got to throw away. Quit pulling that out of my pocket. No, no, no. Go away. Go away, little goatsy. Go away. All of you goatsies, go away. Go away, little goatsy. She's stealing stuff out of my pocket. My overalls always stuffed with stuff. If I see trash, I throw them in my pocket. So there that hen goes. She's rushing the babies back up under the shed. I quit. She's taking real good care of them. There's 11 left, 10 Jersey Giants left, and 1 Rhode Island Red of the original 26. 20 of the New Jerseys, and then, the Jersey Giants, and 6 Reds. I do not know what happened. I'm guessing it was heat. But another day today, they say. And my AC broke yesterday, so I'm without AC till I've got an appointment Monday. They're going to come out. It's going to be interesting because I've been sick. You can tell by my voice, and in the other videos you can hear me coughing. I've caught something, and yes, I've had a COVID test, and it shows negative. But this is my 2nd week with this. I'm not running a fever now, although technically I wish I was running the fever now because I was freezing to death at 80 degrees in the house. I had the thermostat set on 80, and I was freezing, so I was under blankets and stuff. But I refused to turn the heat up above 80 you know, blah, 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 whine, complain. Well, now with the temperature so high and it's already 82 in the house, would be a good time for me to run a fever. But I'm feeling better. My lungs are still hurting pretty bad. It's not a blood clot, or I swear I think it's pneumonia. It was bronchitis maybe. But yes, I probably do have some blood clots. I mean, I always do, but they're small enough to where they're not bothering me. And I am getting stuff up when I cough now, so that's usually a stage that I think you can see as close as I can see, but I'm sitting here filming and you can't see what I'm filming. Anyway, I don't feel like I can go over to people's houses because if this might still be contagious. Although it's been a couple days now since I've had a fever. I really need to stop looking at the animals and continue to look at my screen. I need to do better with that. But now this little Buff Orpington, I'm very proud of him. He travels to the front of the house. I've seen him everywhere, all around the place. And he does real good. And yet he comes back here and finds the chicken spot. I mean, the food. I bought this Rent-A-Coop chicken feeder and I love it. The goats and the pigs can't get into it, but I can leave it out here where everybody can come and get it. Ho, 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 you fell over on your back. Do it again, do it again. I had a run-in with Mr. Dinner last week. He was attacking the animals when they were trying to eat and stealing all their food. I mean, he was eating the cow's food, he was eating the goat's food. Sarah would fight him, but she was the only one. And so I captured him and drug him and I put him in the pen and gave him nothing but water for a day or two. He's been a lot nicer. Pretty sure it was 2 full days. Basically, I put him in middle of the day one day, did not let him out the next day, and let him out the next morning. And he has been so much nicer. So that may be a trick. Lock them up and don't feed them. But as you see, they're pretty much trouble with this box. That's my water. I fill that up and carry it down. Now Sarah's more trouble. I need to get blocks on it so that she can't dump it over. But this is made by Rent-A-Coop, and the idea is the animals can stick their noses in there, but they can't go down once they're in to get to the food at the bottom. And so they can smell it, might even be able to lick it, but they can't actually get it. Go on, Sarah. So Sarah digs and paws at it, and she eats the food that the chickens drop off their beaks when they get it. I put chicken food on one end and I put chick starter on the other. It's not divided inside, but that's what I did, and it seems to work. Hello. Little white pig came up to me yesterday and I got to pet her. Hey girl, come here. Now, what's interesting is I got this 5-gallon water thing for the chickens. The pigs seem to be able to drink out of it. And they can't turn it over and make a bath, which is what they're doing with the this. Yep, sorry, I scared him. That was cute, them doing head-to-heads. Yeah, this is the poison oak. I got it all over me. I have not been allergic to poison oak my whole life. And then last year, I had this mysterious breakout. It was it was horrible. And this year I got it again. But this year, I didn't think it was chiggers because I hadn't been around any chiggers. Hello, buddy. Hello, buddy. Well, these are the last few days for my little buddy here. I tried to find somebody that would take him, but everybody seems to be afraid of him. He's such a good rooster, but I don't want somebody taking him and then getting mad and hitting him or being mean to him. I'd rather go ahead and send him off to freezer camp than to do that. But he's such a good boy. And I mean, people are afraid of him just because he's so big. Yes, you are. Such a big boy. I mean, look, that is a dwarf goat, and he's almost as tall as she is. This is a good boy. There was somebody thinking about taking him, came by, and the guy was so afraid of him. And I was like, yeah. Again, you know, a scared person's like a scared dog. You can't trust them. The minute he gets scared, he's going to hit my rooster or hurt him in some way. And that's not fair to the rooster because the person's afraid and he shouldn't be. It's not your fault he's a scaredy cat. No. You're a good rooster. Yeah. You're a bully hen. We got a bully hen. Yeah. Y'all still got about 2 gallons of water. I'll bring you some cool water out about lunchtime. So she's the hen who has adopted the babies. And I've never seen anything like it, but she has. She took them on and she's doing a good job with them. I'm so proud of her. That's my lone Rhode Island red hen. And I'm not talking to you Jersey Giants because I'm going to tell you right now. Being a carnivore is one thing, but eating each other while there's still identifying feathers on, that's just wrong. And so far, the Rhode Island Red's just as big as the Jersey Giants. I'm just not impressed with these Giants at all. I know that some of the homestead people I follow online have had Jersey Giants, and then about a year later, they no longer have them. And nobody ever says why they quit having the Jersey Giants. But I'm going to go with, they are not nice animals. I mean, if you'll eat your brothers and sisters, that's, well, to be fair, the little red hen was not a brother or sister, but still. Again, I need to be watching the faces of the creatures. So, I did a trying of disbudding the baby goats. And I think I did a better job on this one than I did the other one. I think this one was the first one I did. And I think a much better job on her. The little boy still has some spikes in the middle. But when I band him so that he won't be a little boy. What is it? A wether. When I make him into a wether, I'm going to go ahead and band his horns too if they're big enough to do that. I think he's getting big enough. Oh, It's funny, he's never had horns, but he's trying to scratch his back with the horns he doesn't have. That feels like an inherited thing. Oh, you're just so beautiful. You're such a beautiful, beautiful rooster. Sarah, I do not know where the kids did with my black brush that brushes you so good. I can't find it. Let's see. I have the babies that I just bought, except for the buff there, that little rooster who's replacing this guy. Oh, well, now you're being a butthead. The other babies are up on the porch with the rabbits, where I can watch them and keep a close eye on them and know that nobody's going to get one. Because we have hawks that come and sit in these trees. Now, I think if they were going to steal something, they'd go for these little ones before they went for the big one. But I'm just not ready to try that out yet. I have a top that I'm going to put over the thing over there. So if I put the baby chicks in it, they should be safe from the hawk. What are you doing, eating moss? The pigs have turned over the moss. Well, I was just giving a quick update.